Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And what I wanted to do today is show my Ford Coupe Pioneer slot car. So I know that Dave Slotar has done a video on modifying this car, and there's a load of YouTubers doing a proxy race. So Raoul, Pete, Dave, and Rob maybe from Swift Slots. I can't remember, but I just wanted to do my review of this car. I've had this car for quite some time. I first saw it when Travis, that slot car guy, reviewed it, and I thought I've just got to have that car. It is amazing in terms of looks, but I think it falls short on a few areas, and that's fine. And it's not knocking Pioneer at all, because I think that the cars are good quality, but they could be improved. So let's have a little look. So just going to open this up. So it does come in a nice jewel case with a cardboard sleeve. I think this is really cool. So you can see the Pioneer Legends. It's got some nice artwork on the box. And there's more parts in the box, it's saying on there. So let's have a little open up of this car. It can be quite tricky to get out the sleeve. I just think that's a nice touch as well. The Pioneer logo just there. You can see that there. So it's a bit dusty because it's been on my display cabinet, but let's have a little look. So I have put this car on a stand to stop the tyres getting a flat spot. And that's the stands you can pick up from Wasp Slot. Sorry, not Wasp Slot. From Wirral Slot Racing. Sorry. So these stands I've reviewed on another video, so go and check that out. These are really, really good because they keep the tyres off, and they're really inexpensive as well. So let's have a look at this Pioneer car. So in terms of chassis, basic chassis, compatible with Scalextric cars. So you've got the DPR hatch here, so you can fit a digital chip. We've got the magnet, which is removable, which is good, and it's a sidewinder configuration on the motor. So the wheels look nicely detailed. We've got Goodrich tyres on there, and the wheel details pretty nice as well on there. So thumbs up for that. Overall, very, very good in terms of the paint scheme and the quality. You've got the driver detail, you've got the engine detail at the front. Probably see that. So very good detail on these. That's what kind of drew me to buying them. However, some of the downsides is the front end on these. Although they're brass bearings, sloppy front end, that's no good for racing around a track and being competitive. Look at that guide, terrible. So if you do want to make these go well, then you do have to do some modifications to them, but they are a fun car to drive. Straight out the box, you're going to find that these rumble down the track because the tyres are not true. So you might want to true the tyres up, glue and true. Is it better quality than Scalextric? Yes. And I think that's what. Do I think you should buy one? 100% yes. But you've got to realize that out the box, they're not going to go great. So you do have to do some modifications to these in order to get them running well. And if you want to check out a good video on that, go over to Slotar, and Dave has done a modification. He's done his white kit, and he's put some Staff's wheels on, and some PCS tires, some rubber tires, and he's lowered with some eccentric bearings the ride height, and he's dropped it down for a better center of gravity. These cars are a little top heavy with all the driver and everything in. I have actually floated the body on this, so you can see that. But you do need to do a bit more. I haven't actually run this car at all. The gears are dry, so you do need to lubricate those. That's another thing. So yeah, I mean, it will run straight out the box. It's a bit noisy on the gears, so you might need to set those up a bit as well. And there's a bit of play in the rear axle. So overall, I would still recommend it. Very good detail, good fun car to drive. But if you want to seriously race these, then you're going to have to do some modifications. They do actually give you, which is really, really good, some extra braids and some different pinion gears. So you can set this up to run with higher top speed or more acceleration, which is really good. It's these the attention to detail that is really important, and something that Scalextric could probably learn from. You don't need to do much. It's just these little touches. The box art's really, really good. I'm really impressed with that. And it'll actually tell you the number on the back. So Ford Coupe, I think that's the production number, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It quotes that it's DPR plug ready, so that's fantastic. So if you are into digital racing, then you will be able to drop a digital chip straight in, and you should also be able to chip them for Carrera track as well. We have ran these at the club, and yeah, they do need some modification, but not bad out the box. But they're not going to be fast straight out the box. So instead of modifying this car, I've actually made the decision that I am going to look at creating a similar car, well, the same car in a different livery, and building it from a kit from scratch. So that is another video that I am looking to get done. It might well be near Christmas where I start that, because I'm really, really busy, but I just wanted to get something out because I'm conscious that I haven't really put anything out for a while. I do have some videos planned. There was a bit of a hold up on filming, some criticism from Track Fans TV from Pete, and he said don't put videos out with my current setup. So I've been doing it on a Black & Decker Workmate bench, and he said don't do that, it looks terrible. So I was like, oh yeah, actually it does. So good criticism, and I've actually swapped the surface out, and pop this on. So I'm still using the bench, but I've popped this on the top, and potentially I'm looking to maybe put my logo on here as well. So thanks, Pete, for pushing me to change how I'm shooting the videos, because I think that's really important. Quality is important, and it doesn't really cost anything to do what I've done. And Raoul as well pushed me to buy some new tech, so the top-down camera. And he's saying, you need to invest if you want better videos. If you want people to watch, then you're going to have to invest, and he's right 100%. So really appreciate the criticism, and it's coming from a good place. So yeah, that's what I've done, and hopefully I can start doing some lives, but it's just the time. I don't have a lot of time, and yeah, it's that really that's stopping me doing more content. But I'll do what I can do, and as long as people enjoy it, then that's fine. There's plenty of channels to watch anyway, so you're not going to be short on content if I don't do some videos for a while. But yeah, I just wanted to unbox that and show people the car. This livery is probably one of my favorite liveries, and these are run in a series around the world. The Yamaha cars. So I think they usually put a motorbike engine in these and race them. So Legend series, and yeah, very nice car, and I'll definitely recommend people pick one up. And also don't forget, Wirral Slot Racing, pick up a stand as well, because storing slot cars like this isn't good for your tyres. What will happen is it flat spots the tyres. Another criticism, I actually forgot, with the Pioneer cars, I don't know if you can see it on here, but the chassis is actually bent. And that is because it was screwed down so hard into here. I would like to see Pioneer change this, and what Scalextric do on their cars, on some of the bases, is they put washers, which means that the chassis is held completely off the plinth, and it means that you don't get any bending. Whereas this was kind of, tires were touching, and the chassis was being pulled down onto the base, and no one wants to pay a decent amount of money to have a bent chassis. So I think Pioneer, don't know whether they've addressed that, and I know a few other people were saying the same thing, that they've had a bent chassis as a result. Do I want to bend this back and get it flat? I'm not too bothered. This sits on the shelf, and I enjoy the aesthetics. Am I going to run this rounds? I don't know. Potentially not. As I say, I have bought another one of these as a kit, and I plan on building that up and modifying that as much as possible. But it isn't a Pioneer, so it's not a Pioneer car, but it is the same car in kit form. So I'm not going to say any more, but once I start building the kit, you'll soon see where it's from and the brand and everything else. So there we go, something to look forward to. Hope everyone is having a great week, and I'll see you all soon. So take care, guys. Right, bye.